Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Sarah Swistack. Today was a historic day for the United Kingdom. British voters chose to leave the European Union, ending a 43-year relationship with the soon-to-be 27-nation group that was formed back during the wake of World War II. Fox News correspondent Benjamin Hall is in London with more.
Britons get an Independence Day of their own. Voters here deciding to leave the European Union, making the United Kingdom the first major country to ever leave the bloc.
I hope this is the first step towards a Europe of sovereign nation states.
British Prime Minister David Cameron, an ardent supporter of staying in the EU. He announced his resignation following the vote, but will remain in his post for a few more months.
I was absolutely clear about my belief that Britain is stronger, safer and better off inside the European Union.
American politicians also reacting to the vote. President Obama against the so-called Brexit, but says the US respects the outcome of the referendum.
The UK's relationship with the EU will change. One thing that will not change is the special relationship that exists between our two nations.
The likely major party presidential candidates criticizing each other in the wake of the vote. Hillary Clinton releasing a statement saying it, quote, underscores the need for us to pull together to solve our challenges as a country, not tear each other down. While Donald Trump knocked both the president and his former Secretary of State while visiting one of his Scottish golf courses.
He came in and really tried to convince people to stay. And I thought it was inappropriate. And then she doubled down and she did the same thing. And obviously, for the 219th time, they were wrong.
The surprising result sending shockwaves through global markets. The Dow falling nearly 400 points in the first minute of trading. In London, Benjamin Hall, Fox News.
Michigan as a whole does have strong business ties with the United Kingdom, and Governor Rick Snyder does not expect that to change because of the vote. We asked him today how it might affect Michigan's economy.
That would be premature. What I would say is we have a very positive trade relationship with Britain. They're a major trade partner, and I think you're going to see a lot of uncertainty in the marketplaces with this vote going this way on a more general basis. But with respect to Michigan itself and our relationship with Great Britain, it's been strong and will continue to be strong.
As bad as the Brexit vote may be for retirement funds in the U.S., it could have an even bigger impact on mid-Michigan. Fox 47's Christopher Lane asked an MSU economist what happens next.
The vote by the British public to leave the European Union could affect mid-Michigan.
Ford and General Motors, they have major operations in Europe. Those operations are facing challenges now that they did not have 24 hours ago.
That may include tariffs on American cars made in the UK and sold in EU countries. But mid-Michigan's economy isn't immediately a risk because of Brexit.
Right now, I don't think that this is likely to have any major effect on the local GM workers. I don't think that the British exit is large enough by itself to trigger that.
But if the UK leaving the EU inspires other countries to follow suit, a domino effect could begin, leading to severe damages and a global recession. But whether other countries try and leave is unclear.
Right now, there's an awful lot up in the air, and that uncertainty is one of the things that's fueling the panic in the financial markets.
One of mid-Michigan's biggest companies is Jackson National Life Insurance, which is owned by a British corporation. It released a statement saying it doesn't expect the referendum to cause any significant change to its operations in the foreseeable future. Ballard thinks whatever impact we feel will be short-lived.
It's likely that the long-run impact will dissipate over time.
Meaning people here in Michigan won't see a large impact on their daily lives. In Lansing, Christopher Lane, Fox 47 News.
Stocks did take a tumble today because of the vote. The Dow dropped 3.4% to 611 points. That's the biggest drop since August. The S&P 500 sank as well by 3.6%, and the Nasdaq had its worst drop since 2011, falling 202 points. Bond prices did rise, which indicates money is moving out of the market as people seek financial security.